Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just realised I did not put the correct bloody thing on the actual flip down screen for the count time. It's alright, we're in the final. It's the final of the Rotary Cup Challenge for full throttle racing, and bloody hell, it's been bloody amazing. I've loved it, absolutely loved it. We're going to come back with the Toyota 86s, I believe. That's what I call them, but that is what we're coming back with next season. That should be a lot of fun. Accordingly, they're just like the RX7s, maybe not as much top end, but a lot more grip and fun to drive, so will definitely be more like the MX5 Touring Car Cup, etc. that we had loads of fun with. Let me know if my audio settings are a bit too high, a bit too low. I'm working with new mic, etc, etc, and I can't hear stuff back at the same time, so let me know in that chat. Ashley, our host tonight, Ashley Sharp, not too worried about not using this car again. He's in his own world, it's awful, but there we go. So he's not looking forward to the end of this season. I am going to take you through the points as we run up to round 11 and 12, the two final rounds of this league. Right, points after rounds 9 and 10 are Liam McEwen, as you can see, 100, 200, 121, 102. Oh my light, I'm losing already. Ian McEwen in first, 201, followed very closely by Xavier McIntosh, 189. Third is Katinas with 179. So again, none of them are safe. These are, all it takes is McEwen to have two bad races, and those guys to have something better, and they can definitely capitalise. Shower in fourth with 164 points, Piper in fifth with 148, Liam and Yu with 120 points in sixth, Ethan Graham with 120 points in eighth, John Thompson with 101 points in eighth. What did I say? Ethan Graham in eighth? No, he's in seventh. Sorry, Ethan, my bad, mate. Ashley Sharp, the man who loves this car so much, unfortunately, in ninth with 86 points. Chris Rooney with 62. And then we've got Adams with 52 at the bottom, and 13th to 12th and 13th are Vollebecht and Theoganides. Doesn't really matter. Those guys have turned up for two races. No, they haven't actually. That's a lie. Voldebrecht is it Brecht? Message me, mate. Message me in the chat. Let me know how badly I'm absolutely demolishing your name. But for sure, it definitely sounds Greek surname. Theodoniganis. Yeah, again, butchered. In 13th, only got 26 points. It's only really shown up, I think, for the first one or two races. Anyway, off with the background music, and let's see what's going on around the track. Here we go, on board with Chris Rooney, as they are all trying to get some good lap times around here. Let's have a look at the time on board currently. Just have a little rough estimate of what good times are. So 142 is what we want to be aiming for there. Katinas having the best of it so far, right at the top there. Just behind him is Rob Schauler with a 142 as well, 142.3. So 142s is what the guys want to be aiming for tonight. We've actually got a couple of 141s with our, with our championship leader, Liam McEwen, and there was someone else there, but I didn't manage to catch it before you get that. But let's go out on board with Liam Yu. Have we got our guy from the Netherlands with us tonight? No, he isn't. Oh well, there we go. I gave him all that props and he's not there. Right, okie dokies, on board with Liam Yu. Still absolutely destroying Heritage with the Castrol livery on the RX7. It's meant for the Toyota Supra. How dare you, Liam? How dare you? I don't know if we'll ever forgive you. Anyway, that's not going to help you qualifying times, man. That is not going to help you qualifying times. Let's get on board with Katinas, who's got Liam just behind him as well there. So I don't know if Liam wants to just stick on his rear wing. He knows Katinas is a fast driver. Definitely take advantage of the slip around that qualifying time. Adam Piper doing the exact same thing. I want to now just quickly go back and check. Where's my mouse gone? Where's my mouse? else. There it is. Give me a second. Have I? Have I? Have I? Have I? Don't switch from now. Close you, close you. Close you. Close you, close you. Excellent. I needed to get you back up. There we are. Perfect stuff. For some strange reason, I closed down two of the tabs that I really needed because I'm just a clever little bugger, aren't I? Right, here we go. End of lap 1. First stint done. What are we looking like timing boards wise? Nothing yet. There were the outlaps, Darren, you silly sausage. Get back on, we're trying to find that link. Basically, with the names of all the corners for Fuji Raceway. I don't know really why I'm looking it up, because I'm going to half assume if it's like any of the other Japanese racetracks, it's going to be T1, T2, and then if it's at a certain degree, it's going to be what the degree is, like in Suzuka, where you've got, I think it's 180 or 70 or something like that. It's, they're, you know, amazing country, amazing people, not very imaginative when it comes to naming parts around their track. Here we go, up on my screen here. Yeah, literally. We've got a couple more though, I'll give you that. We've got a couple more. Let's get back on board with these guys and see how we can get on. Righty-ho. Head around this last little section here. Katinas wants to see. Really tricky section there. You don't want to push it too hard. You want to keep it neat and tucked in, especially with these RX7s. The back end wants to push out. It's going to be this corner coming up round this corner, up round the hill. It's on such a concave. You push it too hard, that back end's just going to want to push out. Here we go. Everyone's sprinting for this finish line, and the first set of qualifying times are going to come in. Let's get on board and see what they are. Here we go, 41's already on the door. Beautiful, 3, 4, 4, 5 41s, 6 41s. Oh my day, 7 41s. Brilliant stuff. We have got a close packed race tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Right, as you can see, Xavier McIntosh is up front with a 141.2, 141.3 by Ethan Graham, sorry. Liam McEwen. 141.4 by Adam Piper, another 141.5 by Evil Dragon, that's Liam New. Rotary, that is Ethan Graham at the 141.7, a 141.8 for Katinas. Sorry, no, it's Katinas. It is a 148.8 for Katinas, and Rob Schauler there in 6th and 7th. Then Chris Rooney with a 143.1, a 143.4 for Placenta Denner, and then a 144.2 for Ashley Sharp. He's really not enjoying these cars at the moment. Right, let's get back on board with another driver, see how they're getting around. Placenta's at the back, Ashley's there at the back as well. We need someone a bit up to pace. We're going to get on board with the current qualifying leader, Xavier McIntosh. I don't know if that one's going to do him any favours. Very twitchy there, but a lot of people have been held up by this set of corners and a lot of bunching here. Oh yeah, Ethan Graham's just took it himself off. I think he was just got to restart the next lap and see what he can do, try and get a good run down that straight. Let's see any changes in the leader standings. Literally everyone's about to cross the line at the same time. No, for the time being, it is all looking the same. Nothing has changed from what I can see. Improvements on times, possibly, but nothing affecting the grid formation. This is getting out of hand, guys. We're not even racing yet. This is qualifying. Calm down. Calm down. So, in retaliation to what I was saying about the corners, they just come round. literally called 100R. This is called the hairpin, even though it's not really a hairpin. It's more of a sort of tight dog leg out onto, guess what, 300R. Yeah, these, again, phenomenal names here. They head down now to what can normally be quite a tricky chicane, but it's not, it's a short course, so now we go through Dunlop Corner and around through to this winding section which is called Nets Corner and up to Panasonic. McEwen just getting all squirrely there with the Need for Speed 2 Underground livery on that RX7. Now Panasonic. And these guys are going to get another, they're going to get another lap. They must, yeah, they're going to get one more lap in. So possibly 3 laps up. No, XR Liam's just given up. No, this is their last one, sorry. It's time remaining on qualifying. So, anything change? Only change I can see so far is that Ethan Graham has actually now shifted up into 5th. That's pushed. No, he was in 5th anyway. No, so no, again, no real changes. Oh well. Let's see how this race goes. 20 minutes. And we have as follows our race leaders. Xavier McIntosh in 1st. Teammate of his, Liam McEwen in 2nd. 3rd place, Adam Piper. 4th place, Liam New. 5th place, Ethan Graham. 6th place, Robert Schauler. Katinas in 7th, Chris Rooney in 8th. Placenta Denta, Liam Walsh in 9th. And Ashley Sharp in 10th. Lights about to go out and they're off! Start of the last 2 races at Fuji has begun. And it's been a good start there for Xavier McIntosh. Kept that 1st place, not really being affected, keeping that inside line protected. And, oh my days, I thought Mr. McEwen's going to be able to do it around the outside. He hasn't quite yet, and it's all getting very argy-bargy in the background there. So far, not much has changed too much. Liam has managed to sneak in front of Xavier. Adam Piper up into 3rd. Rob Schauler now into 4th. Liam New dropped down into 5th. And Katinas is now up into 6th. Somehow, I don't know how, but Ethan Graham has dropped down from 5th to 7th. Placenta then are now up into 8th. Let's keep back up with these guys here. Everyone running very wide on that corner. So far, Liam McEwen is already making a bit of a gap between him and the other racers. A half-second gap so far. And that's you've got Rob Schauler who's now up into 2nd. Adam Piper trying to get anywhere more than 3rd position, which he's not been able to do so far. Unfortunately, Xavier McIntosh has dropped back down to 4th. That's Liam New still in 5th. And there we go, Ethan Graham now up into 5th, taking that from Liam New. And it's all getting argy-bargy up through these last corners. Rotary through. Xavier wants to try and see if he can get on the inside of Piper there. He can't. I think that was Liam New getting pushed wide there on the exit of that corner. He has dropped back down to 6th. And look at this. Ethan McEwen. Ethan McEwen? No, sorry, Ethan McEwen. I'm melding 2 names. I do apologise, Liam. Liam McEwen already put in a staggering 1 second gap between him and 2nd position, Adam Piper currently, which is ever changing, it seems, 2nd and 3rd. This is where the fight is happening. And the rest of the pack are just left to squander behind him. So Adam Piper 2nd at the moment. Rob Schauler 3rd and Xavier McIntosh 4th, but that can change. So they're going 2-3 wide into a corner there. Ethan Graham on the outside wants to try and get that 4th spot. He's trying to go around the outside on 100R up towards the hairpin. Can he possibly do some late braking, try and take something from Rob Schauler? He's trying to on the inside, just can't get the legs on him. Rob Schauler holding on to that 3rd position. AXR Joker, that is Xavier McIntosh, though, coming back on the outside. It also means that Ethan Graham must have lost some form of momentum there. And Xavier McIntosh is now up into 4th, leaving Rotary. That's Ethan Graham down in 5th. Currently, Katinas is down to 7th. Chris Rooney, look at that effort for him. In 8th position, keeping up with race fans. I'm telling you, he's improving race upon race upon race. Let's see how it comes on when it comes to dealing with these Toyotas next season. We might see him flourish. At the back, Ashley Sharp and Placenta Denta battling it out. At the moment, it is Ashley who's got the pip of the post. He's in 9th, and it is, fortunately for Liam, who's down in 10th. Gets back up with still a 1.2 second gap. Not increasing it too much, but not closing it down either. Adam Piper now back up into 2nd after some to-ing and fro-ing on that last corner. Rob Showler 3rd, Xavier McIntosh 4th. Ethan Graham, he wants to see if he can take that 4th spot from him, get some better points. I'll tell you what they all need to do, they need to work together and see if they can close down that gap to Liam McEwen, because all this is doing is just shoring up his victory. It means he does not have to win that second race at all. It means he can have a bit of a, not a complete burner race, he still needs the points, but he can afford to have a bit of a bad race, second race. You don't want him to do that. You want to get the pressure on him now. You want to make sure that the second race that he has to perform, keep that pressure on. Liam McEwen well aware of this, and he is just trotting off into the distance. For the time being, their packs are starting to split. It seems Adam Piper is trying to split away from the main pack there and catch back up to 1st position. Really good dive there by Xavier McIntosh. Bit wide there by Ethan Graham, not managing to do too much. He slipped it back into 6th. And Xavier's managed to get round the outside. Rob Showler there, and he's up in the 3rd. Really well done by that man. On to the last start-finish straight they come. No one really within biting distance when it comes to the slip, apart from Liam New on Ethan Graham. Let's see if anything's going to be done here. No, sticking at that 0.2 second gap, but it's actually Katinas which is going to make a move potentially on Liam New. And I think, no, Liam darts out to defend it, and with that possibly lets Katinas go in. No, close that door on him straight away. Positioned his car very well during this race so far, Liam New. Let's catch back up with the top 2. Here's our man, Liam McEwen. But look behind him, another driver who I think has actually come on leaps and bounds, especially with the different types of cars we've had to drive with in these past few series. See him just progress and progress and progress. That's Adam Piper, and he's closed that gap down from 1.2 seconds to only 0.6 of a second. That's half the gap gone between these two. And he's going to want to try and chew away and see if he can take that 1st position, because even if it's 22 points and Adam Piper gets to 25, that might be enough to see him fair when it comes to the final results. Not quite close enough to actually do anything quite yet, so let's get back. Xavier McIntosh still in 3rd, good 2 seconds behind Adam Piper though. McIntosh though has again split off from the pack, and 4th position. Ethan Graham now has managed to get himself back into an actual fight position, and he's having to defend off from the likes of Rob Showler, Liam New and Katinas all behind him there. No one going in for a dive quite yet. He had a nice wide and decent line through that corner, and it is Showler which is trying to see if he can do something about it. Liam New just placing his car again in such a good little spot there. Oh dear, Showler just getting his back end out. I don't know if that's going to leave enough space for Liam New to come round on 400R. It isn't, but they head down now towards the hairpin. Liam's on the inside. Can he make a manoeuvre? No, he can't. But neither can Katinas. He's got the pace, but he just can't line himself up in the right slot to just be able to squeeze past people and bully his way in. So for now, he's sitting back in 7th. Again, another driver which has done phenomenally well in previous seasons. Just can't seem to get the grips with this car at the moment. It's left him in a sort of mid-season standing where he was sort of fighting for the top 5 position last season. It was definitely a threat on everyone's radar. And for now, everyone's starting to bunch up behind Liam Yu as he's taken 5th position. Now Rob Schauler and Katinaz need to get past him to get up past into 5th and higher. Bear me a second. Bear me a second, everybody. Slight technical problem there, back. Lovely jubbly. Okie dokie. So, on we go. 5th position. Still being challenged by Rob Schauler and Katinaz. Let's catch back up with the other guys and see how they're getting on. Lovely jubbly. Getting some lovely fan mail at the moment. I'm enjoying this a lot. Right, the gap from 1st to 2nd is still closing down. Not as fast as I thought it would do, but still closing down at the moment. 0.4 to 0.5 per second gap between 1st and 2nd. Adam Piper and Liam McEwen. Liam wants to make sure he keeps that 1st position. Adam Piper just wants to try and get that spot back. Every lap of this last 10 minutes that they've got is going to count. Breaking down now into under 1.1 of a second. Deep dive into the corner. Adam Piper needs to keep close. He needs to try and keep that gap down to a minimum. XR Joker, that is Xavier McIntosh. Not quite able to keep up with them just yet. There we go. So yeah, Xavier McIntosh, do apologise. Not able to keep up with them just yet. He is still 1.6 seconds behind 2nd place. And the gap between him and 4th has actually shrunk, so they are catching back up that mid-pack, seeing what they can do. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Ethan Graham has actually managed to catch back up to him. So, as I was saying, Graham catching up to 3rd place Xavier McIntosh. Only half a second between them. A point of a second half between 3rd Xavier McIntosh and 2nd place Adam Piper, but Adam Piper still can't seem to close down this half a second gap at the moment. At all. I am going to see what else is going on in the field because, oh, here we go. Rob Schauler making a move down the inside past Liam Yu. He's managed to actually hold that. Can Katinaz come up behind him? He has done. Really well done by those two there. Used that momentum, came through, held that spot. Unfortunately, you've been knocked down to 7th. That is Rob Schauler now up into 5th and Katinaz up into 6th. These guys can now try to stretch those legs out and catch back up to the likes of Ethan Graham in 4th and Xavier McIntosh in 3rd. Bear me a second. Sorry, getting distractions with technical issues on my side here, so don't worry about this. Everything should still be coming through fine. Your side is perfection. Right. Ethan Graham, come on, son. Come on, you've done so well this race. Managed to come up from, I believe, 7th. No, it was 5th, then dropped to 7th, then came back up, now was in 4th. It was a challenge in 4th, 3rd. Xavier McIntosh doing just as well in that 3rd position spot. All of 3 of them, though, him and Adam Piper, need to try and work towards closing that gap down to Liam McEwen. And see what they can do. And Adam Piper is taking that. He's starting to hear me. He's starting to hear me from the commentary box, and that gap now is less than 0.1 of a second. He doesn't want to keep him too close. He wants to make sure he gives himself breathing space so Mr. McEwen doesn't try and maybe early brake or brake check him a little bit. It will go that way. Katinas now. Actually managed to get past Rob Schauler. He's up into 5th. And Schauler is now under threat from Liam New. He is. They head down the 300R towards Dunlop Corner. And can Liam squeeze through? He has done. He has done. He just gave him that bit of space. Schauler's just been pushed back to 7th. Liam doing really well there. Doing really well. Getting up into 6th. Both of them pushed a bit too hard by that corner. And oh, Schauler doing a bit of a Tokyo drift, holding on there. But that is unfortunately pushed him definitely back into 7th, giving him Liam a bit of space in 6th. But we are now looking at the last 5 minutes of this 20-minute race, and everything is starting to space out apart from top 3, top 4. So let's see what happens. Adam Piper goes for the attack down on the inside. Is currently in 1st position. Can he make it hold? Liam McEwen wants to try and keep the momentum around the outside. Can't hold it just yet. Has been pushed down to 2nd. Adam Piper up into 1st. Brilliant stuff. Can Xavier McIntosh and Ethan Graham come up behind him? Can they push through? Can they put Liam McEwen down a few more spots and give them a nice fighting chance? For my fans watching, I'm very much enjoying this. Hold on, what's happened there? What's happened there? I took my eyes off the screen for 2 seconds and somehow Liam has managed to get back into 1st position. How's that happened? Piper, get back on him. Get back on him. Right, 10 laps in. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Eyebrows being raised. And everyone's trying to pile in here. Right. Xavier McIntosh actually did have the best line through that corner. And yes, he has. He's taken Piper. And that is now a 1-2 for the AXR team. Now they're side by side. So they're side by side going down the straight. Piper and McIntosh both trying to shove each other further left or right. Liam McEwen just trying to do a defensive line on the inside here. Now, that's not worked out well for him. And actually, Xavier McIntosh is down on the inside here and has actually got the inside line in. So, it's Piper first. McIntosh currently up into 2nd. And oh my God, Ethan Graham into 3rd. That's Liam McEwen into 4th position. This is everything these 3 want. They're now going to work together. Yes, they want maximum points that they can get, but they want to make sure he can't get the points that he can get. And I want to see what can happen. McIntosh unfortunately lost the place down. Now it is Ethan Graham up into 2nd. Podium positions where he likes to be. 1st is the preferable one. McIntosh might be happy with the 3rd. He obviously wants to get as much points as possible. Graham there trying to give a fakey to Adam. But he's not taking anything at all. Round Dunlop they go into this last set of corners. And this is where if you just push it too hard, it's gonna make that back end twitch out and you just lose so much speed. Lovely kept by all four drivers there. Clutching inside, go around to the far edge and then tuck in and push out onto the start finish straight. Adam Piper not close enough to be under attack from Ethan Graham just yet. Actually, the others are not under attack just yet, but Adam Piper just swinging it out to the near side just to make sure nothing can be done. Rotary actually taking first spot on the outside of the lane, but we've still got to go around this corner yet. How's it going to end up? Still Piper in first for the time being. Xavier McIntosh in third, Ethan Graham in second, Liam McGeown in fourth, and it can be anyone's at this point. Absolutely anybody's. Love that. Absolutely love it. Piper first. Graham. Ethan Graham second. And watch out, watch out. Liam McGeown is now up into third. He's got past his JXR teammate in the form of Xavier McIntosh, and he's going to see if he can take another podium position back. He's not going to be happy. Get a fourth, and he can well do here. Ethan Graham just going off the grass into the grass a little bit. Might lose a bit of momentum. He has got wide round those last corners, but he has got a couple of S's there where it's left, right, so no potential inside lane advantage going to be kept there because it's just going to go from one side to another. Here we go, start finish line, and it comes along. Is Adam Piper in first for the moment? Yes, it is. Adam Piper, Rotary, then Adam Piper, Graham, then Xavier oh my days, Liam McGeown, then Xavier McIntosh, then Katinas in fifth, Evil Dragon, Liam New in sixth, Showler seventh, Chris Rooney, 8th position. Good on that man. Placenta Denner in 9th currently. And unfortunately, Ashley Sharp's just been pipped to the post. But those have been fighting it out at the back all race long. And he is in 10th position. Well done, those guys. And lucky for them, that does mean that they then start on the front row of race 12. Because as we all know, reverse of the final reverse order from the results of race 1. And I will get my teeth back in my mouth. Congratulations, Adam Piper. Sterling race there. Right. While you guys are doing all this, I'm going to get pen and paper out and see what points are going to make any differences here with different things. Blah, 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 blahs. Right. Let me get this up on this screen here. And that on that screen. And that on that screen. Eyebrows being raised. Licking of lips. We love it. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that file. That file? What file? This file. Brilliant. There we go. Come on, open. Beautiful stuff. Right, okay. I don't know why it's not. Oh, it's over there. That's why. It's over there. Come on, move this way. What's going on? What's going on here? There we go. Right. Right, okay, let's see. I have now got points, so McGeown will definitely have 18 points from that result, if I'm right in thinking. No, it's 20 points. So he's going to go from 201 to 221. Xavier McIntosh has got a lovely 18 points there. What he's got, so that's going to push him up from 189 up to a math that I can't do at the moment for some reason. I don't know why. let's have a look here. Okay, that's got to be 7. That's that on there. That's 2 8s. That's not 1. 9, 10. Cool. So that makes 207 for Macintosh. So yeah, again, McEwen might have this in the bag here. You might have this in the bag. Nearest person to him is Macintosh, who came forth from that one there. Ooh, I don't know. It's all going to be dependent on this last race. Unfortunately for McEwen, he's not going to be able to. All he definitely needs to do is get ahead of wherever Macintosh is. Macintosh wants to make sure he gets as high as points as possible, and hopefully that suddenly happens to poor Mr. McEwen. Poor Mr. McEwen, he gets sent to the Shadow Realm somewhere. Right, let's get back on and on board with the guys out on the track. I'm just going to mute myself for a second and get myself a refreshment. Right, it'd be better if I unmuted myself before I carried on. Here we go! Race 2, final race, race 12. Fuji Raceway, it's started. We've lost people. We've lost more people. It's being restarted. Okay, it's been restarted because it's not in race order correctly. Ashley Sharp, what are you doing? Oh my days. Right. Right. We'll try that again, shall we? We'll try that again. From the word go. From the word go, from the beginning. From someplace. Right. Are we ready? Getting everyone into the room. For 11 races. I think there's 11 races tonight. No, 10 races tonight. Let's see how they get on. Leaving you out already. Going nuts. Let's see what you can do. Right. Final begins. I want to have one of those Chinese gongs. I should have had that. Right, here we go. Finals have begun. Right, in first position, the centre denter, Ashley Sharp second, Chris Rooney third, Rob Showler fourth, Evil Dragon is leaving you fifth, Katina sixth, Rob Xavier McIntosh seventh, and Liam McEwen eighth. And two more at the front. That is Ethan Graham, and I believe Adam Piper. Here we go. Everyone flying down to the first corner. Placenta just holding on to it, but not being able to hold on to it too much. Sharp has got past him, and with that, Groom's tried to follow him behind him there. Sharp has flown off. Did really well up to the first corner. That's what I can say for his last race. If I had to give you a review, mate, Ashley, my good man, did really well up to the first corner. Then it went a bit wrong. Oh dear, Chris Rooney been catching a bad end of that there, getting shoved out to the side. So is Katinas there, getting pushed really wide round 100R. Getting really pushed wide round 100R, loving that. Let me just pop this over here. Why's that not working? There we go. Lovely, that's better. I can see everything now, right in front of my eyes. Like that view. Okie dokies. Katinas now up into fifth. Adam Piper, our race leader from race 1, is already up into fourth. And AXR Liam, that's Mr. McEwen, is already in third. That dispelling of hoping he won't do as well as he could do to try and give others a chance may not come to fruition, because at the moment he's in third, and the person he needs to be in front of is currently in 7th. 18 minutes left in this race to go. By no means is it over. There's definitely a mountain that's got to be climbed. Here we go, the centre. Unfortunately now losing out that first position through to Rob Showler. First of the 3 of the AXR team. His teammate is in third. Mr. McEwen, Adam Piper right up behind him again in 4th position. Wants to see what he can do, try and upset him for tonight. Katinas just behind him in 5th. Ethan Graham in 6th. Xavier McIntosh in 7th. And Chris Rooney in 8th. Leaving you and the rest trailing the pack at the back there. Liking the thing. Oh no, it is leaving you. Who have we lost then? We've lost someone. We should have one more racer. I don't know who we've lost. I think it could be Ashley Sharp. It is Ashley. Sorry Ashley, we lost you. Sorry buddy. Don't know what's happened there. Don't know if it's a DC or a just give up. It's just not gone well for this season. I don't know. But we'll find out. Round double up they go. Group still in first. Lovely. Schauler, first position. McEwen now up into second. Piper third. Katinas fourth. Xavier McIntosh, the only real threat to McEwen's title, is currently in fifth. He's made up from seventh into fifth. And he's doing, well, he's the one who's going to try and keep him knocked off his perch. Unfortunately, there's no one else that can do it at the moment. Down through Coca-Cola onto 100R. Things gone wrong for Rob Schauler as he's dropped back into third position. Nearly got chopped into fourth by Katinas there, but held him off before the hairpin, and third position he's kept, so not looking good for any other racer apart from the man who's been absolutely decimating this championship so far, and that is Liam McEwen. Doing a sterling job. Alan Piper, oh no, what's happened there? I literally look away for a split second at something else, and something's changed. It's all gone wrong. It has all gone wrong. What I was going to predict would be horrendously bad for everyone, well, for no one apart from Liam McEwen, has possibly happened. 7th position, Liam's now down to, and that's going to take a good licking to get back up there. Placenta Denta now still 2 seconds away. He's got a long way to go. He's definitely not done well there. So, does this open things back up? Xavier McIntosh now up. Whoa! Well, was in first, but it's absolutely annihilated that corner there. And with that, unfortunately, possibly given that lead back to McEwen. Yeah, he has done. He's dropped down into 8th now. Beautiful. And I want to see what's going on here. So, final was definitely hotting up. Adam Piper now up into first. And I don't know if he's going to have enough to try and make any claim for first or second. But it's definitely going to shake the points up for the time being. First, second and first really close. Really, really close. And no one can make a manoeuvre just quite yet. Ethan Graham now on the inside of Adam Piper, down the start finish straight, and he's on the inside line. Katinas now using his slip to see if he can benefit from it. And Rotary actually has dropped back down there. I don't know what happened. I thought he said he got into first position. It didn't. Okay, fair enough. First, second, third have now completely spread out a little bit. So it is now really down to where Xavier McIntosh is, which is in 7th, and where his other teammate, Liam McEwen, is, and he's in 4th. And let's have a look. That's a good 1.5, 0.7. Oh God. Yeah, he's got a good at least 5-6 seconds to try and catch back up and see what they can do. Right, having a good old time here. And unfortunately, that might not be the case for the rest of the guys on this field. Ethan Graham going for that manoeuvre on first place again. This time he's on the outside. It's Piper on the inside. McEwen wants to see what he can do. All three spread wide now. McEwen, Piper, and Katinas. Katinas now actually up to second. Watch out for Ethan. Liam McEwen though, he's managed to squeeze through two of those. And if he can do, yeah, he has actually pushed himself up to third. Can Ethan Graham actually get up there at all? No, he can't. That's dropped him down. No, he's dropped up to second. What on earth has happened there? Everything's changing. The camera angle's just not really helping out on Fuji. I'm going to see if I can change them back, see if it needs to be off the variable, just go back to standard. So we don't miss any of this action here, because I'm loving this action currently on this circuit. Liam McEwen currently in first position with just over 10 minutes left. And if he takes this home, he is sailing with that championship lead. Rotary in second. Tonight has actually been one of his better nights so far. He's taken him the whole season to get really used to this car. And now he has. And he's given it all hammer and tongs. Let's see what else he can pull out the bag. Adam Piper holding on to that third position. Katinas always just being present in the background there. Wants to know, let everyone know he's still there. He still can disrupt things, make people's days unpleasant. As we look further down the field, after this top four pack, next one down is a 3.5 second gap to lead New in fifth. Joker then behind him with a 1.3 second gap after that, with Chris Rooney pushing for sixth, but unfortunately just pushed a bit too wide in that there, and that has dropped it back to seventh again. Really trying hard here for Centre Denta, down in eighth. What has happened to Rob Schowler? Back down in ninth. He's obviously gone off somewhere and it's just not worked out for him at all. So, three wide, out of the hairpin. Still Liam McEwen first, still Ethan Graham second, still Adam Piper third. Katina still fourth. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left on this clock here. Can anything be done to shake up things? And Ethan Graham's looking to be the one who can. That's him, he slipped into first, round that first set of S's. Really well done there. Can he defend the inside line here against the rest? Yes, he can. And Liam McEwen's got to watch out here, because while he's wrestling for position, so is everyone else behind him, and he's took a tight line onto that start-finish straight there, whereas Rotary took the wider line and more speed round there and has absolutely flown away, increasing that gap down the start-finish straight. Hold on, I'm writing things incorrectly. Hold on a second. See if that works. Aha! Stuff. He gives some good news from across the way. Happy things are happening, and especially Mr. McEwen up into first again. Adam Piper in third, second. Wants to see if he can get up onto that first position. Unfortunately for Ethan Graham, he's dropped back down to 4th now. Has pushed Katinas up into 3rd though. And we're liking the looks of this here. Oh, look at this Adam Piper down on the inside. Can he make a manoeuvre? He's got right up behind him now. And it's all going to happen on the start-finish straight. Just over 6 minutes left. And it is the battle here for this top 4 positions. Definitely the top 3. Xavier McIntosh starting to catch back up with the likes of Liam New. But not close enough to make an impact quite yet. Adam Piper in first, diving into the first corner. Can he hold it off against Mr. McEwen? No, he hasn't done. What's happened there? Katinas, unfortunately, has just bumped Adam Piper, and that's sent him right wide onto the grass, and he's managed to join back on and slot back into 4th position. But a little annoyed he will be by that, but that's definitely got to work in favour for Xavier McIntosh and Liam New, who've now got another car to help tow him along and get to catch back up with those top 3 from the second pack of 3. Lovely Germany. Brown Dunlop onto the NKS, I believe it's called. Let me just double check that. No, next corner. And up to Panasonic. Round Panasonic. And onto the straight. McEwen again in first position, holding off everyone else. Is now Katinas up into 2nd here. And Ethan Graham 3rd, and the bunch have absolutely crowded behind him here. But what that has done is brought Xavier McIntosh into the mix, and now he isn't far away from first place Liam McEwen at all. So upset can still be had here with 5 minutes left of this last race in the final of the Rotary Cup Challenge. All types of mistakes and mischief can be performed. We'll have to see. And it is Katinas now up into 1st. Rotary's actually now popped himself into 2nd, as Ethan Graham has got the outside line round the 100R here, which might not work in his favour. Actually will work in his favour as I head down towards the hairpin there, but I don't know if it'll be too late. And if... Oh... Liam McEwen, and yeah, has unfortunately been pushed out there. Took a little bit of a tap from Rotary midway through that hairpin there, and that's dropped him back into 4th position. And that is Xavier McIntosh, who now wants to get in front of him. So this is it. This is the opportunity we have been waiting for. We've been waiting to see if McIntosh can get in front of Liam, and with that, get enough points to see if he can secure that gap. Now, I don't think he's going to. I'll be honest with you. As much as he could get in front of VXR Liam, and unfortunately, unless Liam gets literally punted out and drops hell a lot of points, it's not going to do too much at the moment. Adam Piper holding off Liam McEwen in 3rd position. Loving this. Loving this. Right. Pop that back there. Everything's heading down to the first corner. Rotary did have the legs, but did not have the angle. With that, Katinas has kept 1st position, and this could be his 1st position. This could be his first for at least the RX Rotary League. That's for sure. Ethan Graham in 2nd, Adam Piper in 3rd, McEwen in 4th still as they head down up towards the hairpin through 100R. Really get a shed load of understeer with this car. Buckets of understeer, and then when you just get a bit too much of that, a lovely big dollop of oversteer. So lots of fun. Here we go, 300R down towards Dunlop. Can something be done there by Rotary? He has done. He's gone around the outside No, that was Splash that went around the outside of Rotary there. Rotary not being able to take that spot quite yet. Adam Piper holding on to third. Liam McEwen in fourth. Liam New in fifth. Fortunately, Xavier McIntosh back down to sixth position, so that's not going to have hellware for his points at the moment. And we are now on to what I will think will be the last lap. Oh yes, we are. Rotary now currently in first position. But Katinas again got the inside line going in towards this corner. I want to see what happens here. Everyone going to and fro. Oh, people being sent wider and wider. Rotary holding it. He's got the wider and fastest line through there, but unfortunately didn't do brilliantly for him. That's kept Adam Piper right on his tail. Katinas just behind him as well. Liam McEwen still in fourth. Liam New in fifth. Catch it all going on there. Oh, you think Graham getting sideways as they go around 100R into that hairpin. It has pushed him a little wide there, but can he keep the momentum up? I'm not sure. They're side by side. That's almost God. It is. It's Graham, Katinas, and Piper 3 wide. Around that corner, down 300R towards the Dunlop. It's now down to 2 wide. No, still 3 wide. Instead, this time it is McEwen, Piper, and Katinas. It is all going crazy here. Last corners coming up. Ethan Graham currently in first position. Looks pretty tidy. Unless he bucks up the next two, he could have this. Adam Piper in second. Back end getting around a little twitch there. Liam McEwen in third. Going really wide and trying to cut back in. That's not worked out well from there, because Joker has actually slipped in front of him in third position now. I don't know if that's going to be enough to upset things points wise. I don't think it will. But here we go, final upon finals. That is Ethan Graham first, Adam Piper second, Xavier McIntosh third, Liam McEwen fourth, Liam New fifth, Katinas in sixth, Chris Rooney, well done that man, in seventh position, Percent Addenda in eighth. Unfortunately, we've had some dropouts from the rest. Well. Congratulations to Liam McEwen. He has won this championship. But congratulations to Ethan Graham, who's won this podium. Won this race, won this podium. Guys, this has been a brilliant season. Thank you so much. We'll be back. Probably not next week. It's going to probably be a week or 2 weeks' time. We'll be back with the Toyotas, with the A86s, and they are going to be hella fun. Watch out for that. If you like this, obviously hit the like button. If you want to hit the subscribe button for more full throttle racing fun and madness, please do. Let us know what you think. Go to our Facebook page, join in our community, come take part in our races. We've got loads of things going on. Facebook page there. You follow our link to the Discord, and we will have a brilliant time. Guys, from me, it's been a pleasure. But from Full Throttle Racing's RX7 Challenge Cup, it's Oodles and good night. Oodles.